Did you know that in the United States alone, an estimated 4% of men are unknowingly raising a child who is not biologically theirs? This isn't just a random fact, it's a shocking reality that reveals the prevalence of paternity fraud in our society today. Imagine the emotional turmoil of discovering that the child you've loved and raised isn't biologically yours. The financial strain of supporting a child based on a lie. The social stigma that follows when the truth comes out. These are the harsh realities faced by countless men and their families. But it's not just about the emotional, financial, and social impacts, it's about the fundamental right to truth and fairness. Paternity fraud isn't just a personal issue, it's a societal one. It's a form of fraud that affects individuals, families, and the very fabric of our society. With such a high rate of paternity fraud, it's clear that this is an issue that requires more attention and legal intervention. Paternity fraud, unlike other forms of fraud, is not currently considered a punishable offense in many jurisdictions. This is a stark contrast to other forms of deceit, like financial fraud or identity theft, where culprits face significant legal consequences. The question we need to ask ourselves is, why is paternity fraud treated differently? When someone deceives another into believing they're the biological father of a child, it's not just about the emotional betrayal. There are serious financial implications too. Child support payments, college tuition fees, medical expenses, these can add up to a substantial amount over the years. Moreover, the psychological toll on the duped father and the child involved is immeasurable. It's a form of emotional fraud, and like all frauds, it leaves victims in its wake. If we take a stand against financial fraudsters, why should we let paternity fraudsters off the hook? If we punish people for financial fraud, shouldn't we also hold them accountable for fraud that can ruin lives and break families apart? Paternity testing should not be an out-of-pocket expense, but a routine procedure covered by insurance, an assertion that may seem radical to some, but consider the benefits. Mandatory paternity testing at birth could significantly reduce the occurrence of paternity fraud, ensuring that biological fathers have the rights and responsibilities for their children. Just imagine, no more paternity doubts, no more heartbreaking stories of men discovering they've been supporting a child that isn't theirs years down the line. It would promote honesty, accountability, and justice from the get-go. As for the financial aspect, insurance coverage could make this a feasible option for all families. It's not about placing a burden on the insurance companies or the healthcare system, but about shifting the responsibility to where it rightfully belongs. Making paternity testing mandatory and covered by insurance would not only protect men's rights, but it would also promote honesty, accountability, and justice for all parties involved.